Hey, welcome to another edition of Waterworks. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Chance.
And we're talking about wakeboards, and they're the big cool ones, the Pro Model series.
The big cool ones. And when you're talking the big cool ones, you got to start off with the biggest and the coolest. The parks. The parks, when it comes to wakeboards, there's nothing more aggressive. There's nothing more cutting edge. As far as the rocker line, it's one of the most aggressive rocker patterns. It's a really aggressive three-stage rocker, so bucking explosive pop. Fins all the way out to the rails. So as far as bite and edge hold, I don't think you can beat it. I think that this is about the most aggressive board that I've ever put my feet on. And
they've really stepped it up, this new shape with the side cap step walls. This thing is just so much user-friendly than it was in the past. So
look at that. Step down rail is paper thin. You can cut it with a knife.
So if you have an old Parks, you definitely need this one. But if that board's a little too aggressive, but you still want that Pro Model series, 3DS, this one, Chad Sharp's, just an amazing board. This one's gonna have a different rocker pattern. It's progressive, and what that means is in the midsection of this board, the rocker pattern is just very mellow. It's definitely one to have in the arsenal.
And then there's the Roam, which is basically, it's out of the Flex series, which means it's an all-wood core board. It's going to give it a lot more flex than you're going to see in any of the other Pro models. The coolest thing about this board is that it's an inside radius side cut. So like your snowboard, this board, when it's put up on edge, it actually utilizes the side cut to lay the turn down.
Initiate turns. It makes it much smoother for that.
Also, this board has an ABS sidewall, which means to you, if you're jibbing rails or hitting fun boxes, it's a little more impact resistant, a little more durable, but it's also really cool because you can actually shape or round out, file down your edges, and give yourself a little different feel, more of a surf style with rounding it or leaving it sharp and keeping it high on the water. This is a fun board to ride. It's something you should add to your quiver because unlike these other two boards, this board's all about fun. It's straight up.
It's a price point. It makes it so you can afford to have this board if you're going to break it up a little bit. It's just one to have. And that's all we have time for, folks. Remember,
it's all about the fun stuff.